Hey guys, Lifesaver here with another video. This time I'm just going over the Restoration Druid PvP add-ons that I use when doing arenas. Before going into more detail about what I use, I just wanted to give everyone a quick thank you and a huge shout out for everyone here. I just officially hit 50 followers on Twitch and over 50 subscribers on YouTube channel. And that's all thanks to you guys, so much appreciated for everyone that's giving me the likes, the thumbs up, the subscribes, the nice positive comments. It's giving me a lot more motivation to keep doing some content for you guys, and it gets me excited to produce stuff for you guys. So now without any further ado, let's talk about the add-ons that I use. I like to keep things very simple, guys. I don't like to go to, I see some people using like 100 add-ons, the whole screen is cluttered. Just not how my playstyle is. So I'm going to go over a few things that I use. Hopefully they benefit for you guys as well, okay? The first thing here is Ability Team Tracker. So that's the add-on you're seeing right here to the left. That's basically shows your major cooldowns. This is really beneficial even if you're in chat with your teammates, you're in Discord, whatever you're using to talk while you're in an arena. Sometimes they forget to mention, maybe they kicked and they forgot to say it. It's going to show that it's on cooldown or show that they have it. So if you're going for a kill, it's like I have kick, let's pressure the healer. They miss kick, you see it, or maybe you're in a full CC, you can't heal them, you can tell them, hey, you got block up, use ice block. So this is a really beneficial add-on, whether you're using voice or not, especially if you're not using voice. This is like a lifesaver. But yeah, just get it, guys. Ability Team Tracker, it makes life easier. Big debuffs is an amazing one as well. So basically, if you get into a huge fear, Takashi is in a huge fear, it's going to show a huge debuff with a timer on it, 6 seconds that you can dispel. If it's dispellable, it's going to be like a massive bar. I have it set to like 70%. And if it's not controllable, like you can't dispel like a kidney stone or something, like a kidney shot, sorry, kidney stone. It'll still show up in a massive place. It'll show the timer. Obviously, you can't dispel kidney shot, but at least you'll see that it's happening. So maybe you're behind a pillar, you didn't see the rogue did a stun or whatever the case is that's going on. At least you see it on your bars. Like, oh, he's in a big kidney. I have to go help him. I have to use some defenses to help him out here. He has no out. So 100% get this add-on. I think for any healer, it's almost mandatory when you're in arenas. It's just you just know more about what's going on, and as you're learning more in arena comps and what's going on, this is going to help your progress a lot as well. The next one is called Details. You guys are all probably familiar with it. Usually use it as a damage meter. However, it's so much more of an add-on than that. It can basically show you how much damage you've taken, obviously healing done, what the top damage of the people have done. So say you got one shot, he died in 2 seconds. So yeah, what happened? You can look over, oh, the Red Paladin killed me in 2 seconds. Oh, you got double Judgment proc for 12k into a Templar's Verdict for 12k. Okay, that's why I instantly died. And then you're going to learn, okay, now when I see a Red Paladin pop wings, I have to go bare for him immediately and instantly pop my skin. Otherwise, you're going to die in 2 seconds. It's going to happen every time. But if you didn't have that details there, you wouldn't know exactly what happened. You might keep making the same mistake. So this is going to progress you, help you progress better as a player, just by having this add-on, just viewing what happened. Even if you win the match, see, okay, Warlock's top damage is UA, or just seeing basically what's everybody doing. Oh, Mortal Strike on a Warrior. Okay, that's his biggest damaging ability. I should keep that in mind. Maybe I should track that on Omnibars. Anyways, let's go on to the next one. Get details, just beneficial, help you improve your gameplay. The next thing I use is Gladius. This is an arena frame. You can use Gladius or S Arena. I prefer Gladius because it's just a bigger bar. And the more videos I'll produce, you'll see this all the time on the right hand side here. But basically I just like it because it shows a bigger cast bar, and it shows the DR, which is diminishing returns. On the left side I have it set to of the portrait. So if someone does a stun, it'll show a 15-second DR and stun. So it's just nice control. It's way better than, don't ever use the actual arenas frames that are given by Blizzard. They're very bad. S Arena is a lot more smaller and skinnier. Sometimes people put their S Arena frames right next to their actual bars. Some healers prefer it. If you like that more, and you like more of a smaller design, by all means go ahead. I'm old school. I've been using Gladius for like 10 years. I just like it, so that's what I use. But use one or the other. They're both beneficial. Omnibar, another incredible add-on. So basically what this does, I have two set here. The bottom bar I had set, you can basically set to track anything you want. I have tried to track all stuns here, as well as all interrupts, and also like engages, like charges, shadow step, stuff like that. So basically every time one of the enemy players does an ability, let's say shadow step on a rogue, it's going to show the cooldown down here. That in 30 seconds, this guy can shadow step again. Or after he does kidney shot, it's going to say in 20 seconds, this rogue is going to kidney shot, which is amazingly beneficial. Because the other people on the other team, they're talking, right? They're like, oh hey, in 5 seconds I got a big stun, let's go for a kill here. And you're going to see on your Omnibar that they have that stun in 5 seconds. So it's not going to be a surprise to you when that rogue shadow steps and kidneys you and kills you, right? You're going to know in 3, 2, One, you're going to go bear for him, he's going to stop kidding you, and he's going to be a very sad rogue because he's not going to kill you. So please get Omnibar. It's super beneficial in tracking big cooldowns, and you can make multiple bars. So here I have a second Omnibar. This tracks big cooldowns, like for example, wings on a pally. Obviously that's a little more easier to see, but some things that maybe on warlocks you don't know what's going on, they pop some crazy defensive, you're not familiar with the class. All big cooldowns are big defensive, so if you don't know really for sure what's going on, at least you'll see it here, like, okay, they pop something and you can look it up after. Again, just help you learn more about the different classes and the changes that might have happened in Shadowland, even if you're more of a veteran player. OmniCC, pretty straightforward. I just use it to track timers on stuff. Right, so here it shows 1 minute cooldown, and it's going to go down 1098, right? I think it's a pretty standard one. Almost everybody uses this. Yeah, so those are the main ones. The main thing you see here, this is called weak auras. You can track almost anything and make almost anything with weak auras. It's amazing. But the person that I really recommend is called Luxus. I think it's Luxthos. If you go on the weak auras widget website there, .io I think it is, type in Luxus, and he has this basically set up for almost every class. Super beneficial. The only thing I would tweak probably is if I could change this ability here, effervescence. Instead of appearing this, if I could show my wild charge, that'd be nice because this is kind of useless in arena. I don't need to track this. This actually only has value in raids, which I don't really care for. But anyways, other than that, like, it's just super nice and clean. It's a nice cast bar underneath. It also shows cooldowns. If I put my skin, it'll show that it's up, and then once it's done, like I'll do a shout, it shows my 15 seconds my cooldown here on my wild charge. So it's just kind of a nice thing to have. I think it's a nice weak aura here, but weak aura can be for anything. You can track anything. You can find a million weak auras on the site. Look into it. Right? You can type. I think it's WA. Yeah. So there's a whole bunch. I'm using the one from Luxus here for Druid core. I like it a lot. If you ever in a class, I highly recommend this guy. He's got just amazing clean UIs. I think are really beneficial. Yeah. So that's kind of weak auras. Let's see what else we have here. That's almost everything. Oh yes, another thing I really wanted to talk about. I just actually recently found it. There's only like 3,000 downloads on this. I don't know. I just found out about it. I think it's incredible. It's called More Buffs. It's a pretty standard thing here. But usually on your raid frames, you can see 3 buffs, right? 3 hots. Super frustrating as a restoration druid. We have like 6 or 7 of them. But now, this allows you to display 6. So now, if you're getting purged, you're going to find out a lot sooner that you're getting purged. Instead of when you have 3 and suddenly you look up and you have 1 hot. Now you can see he's going to be purge. Like, okay, I have to start applying. This guy's mass purging. Start applying your light bloom. Get the triple light bloom stack in PvP and arena. It's just super beneficial. I wish I had this in the earlier days, actually, to be honest. You could be using like LUI, which is a great UI frame. And this allows you to also show, I think, up to 6 hots as well, which is great. But yeah, if you just want to use your normal raid frames of Blizzard, which is I like to use, it's just comfortable for me, get an add-on called More Buffs. It just shows 6 buffs. That's exactly what it says. So definitely check that out. Yeah, and I think that's actually almost all the add-ons I wanted to cover here. Let me double check here. Yeah, that's all of them. So that's it, guys. Just very simple. I don't like to do too many things. I don't like to clutter my screen. I like to use most of the Blizzard default stuff. I hope this guide was beneficial for you. I hope you learned some cool add-ons that you can implement in your game style, improve. Druids are still powerful. Don't let the naysayers say that you can't poon in arena. It's definitely possible. I've been basically playing just random people, still at 1800, which is great. Here are the very powerful Shadow Priests and Enhancement Shaman, which are actually a lot of fun 3s. Probably upload some videos that I was able to grab. Yeah, we had some good laughs. It was a good time. And hopefully we'll try to push for Duelists actually maybe in the next week or 2. But yeah, that's everything for the add-on guys. Thanks again, everyone, for the subs. For the follows on YouTube as well as on Twitch. It's much appreciated. If you guys haven't done either or, please do. Give Lifesaver a little bit of love here. Let's do some more clapping. Let's have some good times. But thanks for everything, guys. And I'll see you guys at the next video, or I'll see you live at twitch.tv/LifesaverClaps. Have a good day, everybody.